September 11, 2001, an Arkansas man was in the South Tower of the World Trade Center when the second plane hit. Our KRK4 News crew was there the day after and talked with him about what he saw and experienced. Tonight, we catch up with the Piggott native to see what life is like today, 20 years later.
I had my hand on the wall looking out the window, and there was an explosion. The building rumbled. Come to find out later, that was the second plane hitting Tower 2, the one that we were in.
Adam Staples was 22 years old when his life and America changed forever.
I made a beeline for the stairs. I was ready to get out of there.
The Piggott native and Arkansas State alum was on the 61st floor of the South Tower on September 11, 2001. Day 2 of a 3-week training program with Morgan Stanley. He walked down 61 flights of stairs to get to safety, unaware of what was unfolding outside. 8 minutes later, the building he had just walked out of collapsed.
Months from now, a year from now, something like that, maybe it'll really sink in what we were involved in, but right now, we don't. There's no way we fully understand it.
20 years later, it's still sinking in.
There's a constant awareness that this could all be over right now, any day.
Today, Staples lives in Walnut Ridge, just north of Jonesboro. A loving husband to his wife, Nicole. A doting dad to his kids, Abigail and Wesley. He reflects on that fateful day 20 years ago.
Particularly the time that I rode the elevator back up to the 61st floor for the last time. If I had been in that elevator when the second plane hit the South Tower, it'd all be over.
Recounting the agonizing moments until he could finally get word back home to his family in Arkansas that he was alive.
When I think about that day, I think the thing that I think about are the people that were left hanging, waiting for an answer.
All these years later, there are still moments that bring him right back.
I'll be sitting around with my wife and kids, we'll be enjoying something that's, you know when you're caught up in a moment, and like this particular moment right here is something I want to remember the rest of my life. And then all of a sudden it'll be, and we almost didn't get here.
A sense of gratefulness that will never be lost on him.
Not that I even get it right half the time, but it at least makes me aware that I should not sweat small things.
And I asked Adam, what do you do every year on September 11th? He says some years like this one, he goes and does a speaking engagement, and others, he just leaves. He escapes and goes somewhere with his family.
Well, it's one of those things, too, and boy, you can see where it puts perspective in the man's life, where the little things mean a great deal.
Yeah, every moment you're with your family, you look and you're just blessed to be able to have that.
And it's one of those things that, and it's great, too, that he shares these experiences, because this certainly is something that you don't want to see over time, that other generations kind of just go, well, I kind of remember something about that. I remember someone talking about that, but knowing exactly what happened there.
And I asked him that, too. I said, do you ever wish that you weren't remembered as a survivor of 9/11? And he said, to be honest, yes. He wants to live a normal life, but he understands that this was a part of history. He survived. He's grateful, and you can see he's living every day like it's his last.
It's one of those things that, and then his kids will appreciate that as well, that understanding of that.